You want to radiate confidence? Then stop doing these 5 things. Hey loves, and welcome back to my channel. This video is all about radiating confidence. And if this is your topic, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you never miss a video. Let's dive right in. The first and most important thing is stop chasing approval. You don't need the approval of anyone, and this will make you be so secured in yourself, and this radiates ultimate confidence. Because once you stop needing everyone's validation, you start to trust yourself and your own beliefs, and you don't need anyone. You just need yourself and trust yourself, and you go out in this world and you just do your thing, and you don't care about the opinion of others, because in the end you need to understand that this is your life, and maybe this is even your only life. So why should you give other people the power over you? Because in the moment when you need the validation of others and you always wait what other people have to say about the things that you are doing, and you need them to say, hey, okay, you can do that, or if people tell you that your goals are not realistic and you then listen to them and you need the validation to move forward with your goals, you are basically giving other people the power over your life. And people can also feel if you need their validation and if you need them to tell you you can do that. So always be secured in yourself. Be confident. You know that what you want is right and that you can achieve that goal no matter what. Something that we women especially love to do is we over-explain ourselves. But we don't have to do that. Never. One simple sentence is enough. And also sometimes silence speaks louder than words. So don't over-explain yourself. If you don't want to do something, you can tell people that you don't want to go out, and you don't need to explain it. You can just say, hey, thank you for the invitation, but I will not make it. And that's it. Don't say, yeah, I would like to go and I'm so happy that you invited me, but I need to still do that and finish this and I would love to come. Don't over-explain yourself. This just radiates that you are insecure and that you kind of like want to please everyone and that you're not listening to yourself. You don't need to over-explain yourself. And if people want you to over-explain yourself, you should question if those people belong into your life. So really realize that your choices don't need justification. Just tell what you want and go on. Something that is a little harder these days, where we all have social media and we are connected to everyone around the world. Stop comparing yourself. It's hard, I know, but you always see someone else's story highlights and that they are living their best life and their dream life, and you compare yourself to them. But you don't see what is happening behind the scenes. Everyone is posting their highlights of their lives. The same goes for me. I mean, sometimes I also share a little bit of my struggles, but mostly I'm posting the things that I find aesthetic and nice and that I love to do. So people sometimes have a wrong perception about me and my life. They think it's just fun and games and that I'm just traveling around, but actually I'm working a lot. I'm always working 7 days a week and I do a lot of things. I manage a lot of things. So sometimes people think I am just chilling, and it's exactly the opposite. So don't get blinded by someone else's Insta or TikTok. They are just sharing what is the most beautiful highlight to them. And don't compare yourself. Everyone has their own unique story and own unique way of living. And everyone is moving in a different way. So never compare yourself. Don't put pressure on yourself. You are unique and your story is unique. No one is living the life that you are living. And that can be your power. Don't compare yourself and don't be unhappy, because when we start to compare ourselves, we just get super unhappy and frustrated. And in this way, we lose time. So you should not even scroll so much on social media. Put the phone away, stop comparing yourself, and go out there and live. You have this one life and it's your life. You are the creator. So go out there and fulfill your vision. You need to get out of people pleasing mode because this just radiates that you are insecure. And let me tell you, this comes from someone who was always into people pleasing. I could never say no, and I always wanted to make everyone happy. And it's still super hard for me sometimes to say no, but this comes with setting boundaries that are healthy. You are not here to please everyone and to help everyone. You need to help yourself first in order to help others. And if you always fill other people's cups, you will just feel drained and empty. So really take a step back and ask yourself if someone wants something from you. As an example, a friend asks you to help, and ask yourself, do I have the capacity for this at the moment? And if the answer is no, you need to also communicate it and say, hey, I would love to help you, but this weekend I'm out. Maybe we can find another day. And this is a healthy boundary. But if your friend, as an example, then is angry at you and is frustrated, you should always ask yourself if that is a real friend, because your real friends understand and also value your boundaries. They don't pressure you. And if people always put pressure on you, they know deep down that you are a people pleaser and they take advantage of that. And sometimes it's hard to see that. I understand it because I also had it. Back then I had a friend, she was always putting pressure on me because I always wanted to make her happy. And this was because she was such a good friend, I thought, to me. And I wanted to make her happy and always help her. But after some time, I realized that every time I was really not able to help or do something, she would get so angry because she was also used to me helping her all the time and doing everything for her. So the first time that I set it a boundary, it was like the world was collapsing for her. And she was so angry. She even started cursing and telling me that I'm such a bad friend. And of course, this put pressure on me. But in this moment, you really need to stick to yourself and say, hey, this is my boundary. And if people don't accept it, they should leave. They don't belong into my life. Because always also see it from your perspective. If you have a friend and she tells you that she does not have the time this weekend to help you, maybe also because she's doing a lot, she's working a lot and she maybe just needs time for herself, you would accept that, right? So always ask yourself if this person that is putting pressure on you is not validating your boundaries is a real friend or is just taking advantage of you. You need to be so sure about your own worth that no one can ever make you question it. And that's a lifelong journey, I think, because especially if we are maybe in a relationship and we get disappointed, maybe someone is cheating on us, we start to question our own worth. But this has nothing to do with us. We always need to separate this and always tell ourselves, hey, I am worthy of being confident. I am worthy of having people around me that value me. I am worthy of all of that. And don't doubt yourself. It's hard, I know, but there are also some practices that you can do to really see your own worth and care about yourself. Because you need to understand that the way you see yourself and treat yourself sets the standard for how others treat you and see you. So if you always talk bad about yourself, even if you are just joking about it, people feel and hear that. They feel this insecurity. And if you don't care about yourself, as an example, you don't really have self-care days, you are just rushing around, fulfilling everyone else's needs, you are also radiating that your own needs are not important to you. And if your own needs are not even important to you, why should other people think that this is important to them? That's a harsh truth, but you need to see it. But if you are rooted in yourself and you love yourself, you care for yourself, and you have days where you just focus on yourself and your own well-being, people cannot give you less and expect you to stay. Let that sink in. You set the tone and the standard for how others treat you and see you. So work on your confidence. As I told you, it's a lifelong process and we will have ups and downs and it's normal. But if we stop comparing ourselves and just see ourselves as the person that we are, because every one of us is super unique. Everyone has their own unique unique character traits and their own unique story. And that's super exciting. So everyone has such a unique life, and we are worthy of loving ourselves and valuing ourselves. And once you start to see that and see yourself for the pure soul that you are, you don't doubt yourself anymore. And this is what I really wish for you, because we should stop doubting ourselves. We should stop being so harsh on ourselves. We are all here living this life. Everyone is unique. Everyone is unique and beautiful in their own way. And you should really tell yourself that you are worthy of loving yourself and that you are worthy of being confident, because you are so beautiful. You are so beautiful from the inside out. And sometimes we forget to see that. But this here today is your reminder to love yourself and really appreciate yourself for the beautiful human being that you are. So the most important things are: stop people pleasing. Stop over explaining yourself. Stop comparing yourself, and also stop seeking approval. And last but not least, be rooted in yourself and stop doubting yourself. So my beautiful souls, this was it with today's video. If you like it, give a thumbs up and also make sure to subscribe to my channel so you never miss a video. And we're going to see each other on next Sunday with the next video. Bye bye.